Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
To her left, up with it, and throwing on to first base is going to be, I believe, just in time to get the hustling King up the first base line. The hustling Nichols up the first base line. She's retired on the ground out to get things underway. Stick with me here for a second or two with all this moving around. We're figuring everything out. Jaden Howard is on the mound for Salisbury. She gets the start, pitched earlier in the day and pitched a fantastic game, and now goes to the circle to try and clinch third place for Salisbury. She misses upstairs a ball 1-0 to Brindley Dysert. Justin Kraft will be joining me in just a minute or so on the broadcast, and we'll have coverage of this game. And then stick with us. We'll then have the championship game of the Invitational tournament between Hallsville and Southern Boone coming up after this. That's next pitch in there, a called strike. It's even now 1-1 on Dysert. She bats second for this new Bloomfield lineup.
Yeah, let's see what she does here. Can she capitalize being the lead-off batter?
Next pitch popped up right side, second baseman going out, and making the catch just in front of the grass is Tori Ricketts. She cups it in that glove, and that's 2 up, 2 down. Nice start on the bump so far for Howard, getting the nod in this third place game. 2 up, 2 down, and now she'll go to work against the designated player for New Bloomfield. You may have been able to hear in the background, but that is Peyton Thomas stepping into the batter's box.
Yeah, Peyton Thomas. See what she can do here. Salisbury, good start. 2 up, 2 down. See if they can get to Peyton.
First pitch to Thomas misses outside, so that'll make it 1-0 on the number 3 batter in the order. She'll look to give the first base runner of the game against the starting pitcher, Howard. Back onto the circle, into the windup, and here comes the lefty's 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air, well to right center field, multiple going after it, and it's over the head of the right fielder and up against the wall. On the way to second base will be Thomas, as that got over the head of the right fielder, Wales, and in with a stand-up double is Peyton Thomas, as she drove that one out to right center, and that's the first hit of the game for New Bloomfield.
Yeah, what a hit there by Peyton Thomas. Laced that one to right field and gets the double. Now a designated runner will be running for her place at second.
Macy Abbott, is coming to the plate in a RBI opportunity against Howard. Runner on second base. She swings first pitch and misses. It's brought in behind the plate by the catcher Sloan. It's now 0-1 on Abbott. Emma Clark, the first baseman, waits on deck. If this inning were to continue, Howard pitched a fine game. 6 innings, 9 Ks, no hits earlier this afternoon against Van Far. Next pitch, this misses up and away, so now we're even a ball and a strike on Abbott.
Yeah, very impressive. You and Cameron are on the call for that. And let's see what she can do here against New Bloomfield.
1-1 pitch on the way to Abbott. Lefty looks in. She gets the sign from Sloan behind the dish and delivers. Swung on, hit to left field on a line, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Strong throw in from the left fielder, cut by Howard, but it was a dandy of a throw by Nolk, and because of that, they will hold the New Bloomfield runner at third base, so that's as far as Thomas will go. Runners at the corners as Abbott laces a single into left field.
Yeah, good job by Dygard getting the throw in and keeping the runners from advancing even more. First and third here for New Bloomfield. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Emma Clark into the box, left-handed hitter. Base hit here gives New Bloomfield the lead against Salisbury. Here comes the first delivery from Howard. In there, a called strike. Runner's going to steal second, and because of the runner on third, no throw will be made, and Abbott swipes the bag without a throw.
Great base running.
And now 2 in scoring position with 2 out. Like you said, great base running there, realizing that a throw was unlikely to be made. Now Howard's going to have to go to work. Here's her next delivery. Throw down to third. Now they've got the runner caught in a rundown. They will chase Thomas towards the plate, and applying the tag is the third baseman, Weichenberg, to end the inning. Heads up play behind the dish by the catcher, Sloan, catching Thomas off guard, and that's a caught stealing to end the first inning. New Bloomfield is kept off the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Salisbury coming to the dish on the Show Me Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Back for softball coverage in Hallsville, Missouri on the Show Me Sports Network. Thanks for spending your Saturday with us, Ben Schmidt, Justin Crouch, bringing you the call of this third-place game at the Hallsville Invitational. We've had a lot of fun here all day at the ballpark, and now a chance between Salisbury and New Bloomfield to battle for third place.
Oh, yeah, we sure have had fun all day today from 7 a.m. till... Well, we're going to be here till about 4:30, 5 o'clock, but, man, have we had fun. And this game is already looking like it's going to be a good one. The way New Bloomfield was able to get out of the top of the first, not giving up any runs. Salisbury not giving up any runs after New Bloomfield had runners on first and third.
King in to lead it off. She looks at a ball upstairs, 1-0. Salisbury coming to the plate in a tie ball game, bottom of the first, facing starting pitcher Avari Edwards, taking the circle for New Bloomfield. She'll face King, Weckenberg, and Ricketts, 1, 2, 3 in the order. Next pitch skips in there, so now 2-0.
Yeah, which team is going to take home the bronze medal?
So falling behind now in a 2-0 count is Edwards. She's going to take just a moment here before delivering this next pitch. And she's actually going to go and give something to the home plate umpire. I think she had something that she couldn't. Not sure.
Something? I don't know exactly what it was, but home plate umpire's like, I'll take care of that, and throws it out just over by the dugout of Salisbury.
So now we'll do the 2-ball, no strike pitch upcoming to King, leadoff hitter and shortstop for this lineup. And next pitch way upstairs, so nowhere near the strike zone with the first 3 pitches for Edwards. She's going to have to rebound here and have a better start than what she has gotten off to.
Yeah, right now a green light here for Salisbury.
3-0 pitch. That one's right down the middle, and that's called to make it 3-1. King clearly taking all the way in those circumstances. Now she's still in a hitter-friendly count, but 3-1 now. We'll see what they decide to go with right here.
Yeah, we'll see what Caden
Pitch is swung on and missed. It was in the dirt. The throw down to first, and that was in time. So I was a strike late. It was actually 3-2 and not 3-1, and that'll be a strikeout swinging, and that's out number 1.
What a job by Edwards using the zone effectively there with her command and just striking out Stapleton.
I do apologize for misinterpreting the count. Yeah, no, she's coming back to the box. So it was 3-1. She ran down to first base because she thought it was strike 3, but yeah, it's 3-2 now.
She's back. Okay. You were right, Ben.
I thought it was 3-1 before that pitch. So now it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Edwards looking for the first out. She has a long look in, and here is the pitch to King. She swings and fouls this one off, so we will do it again. This at-bat continues. Nice start to the at-bat so far for King.
Yeah, for sure. She's really working Edwards, and hopefully she can get on the way she has been grinding here for this at-bat against Edwards.
3-2 pitch coming once again. Edwards looks in, swings the arm, and just misses up and away. Didn't miss by much, but King has stone cold take, and she's on at first to lead off the bottom of the first.
Yeah,
inning.
That was a great pitch there by Edwards. Framed it well and everything by the catcher, but home plate umpire did not think otherwise, that was a strike, and Stapleton is on.
So Weckenberg is in for Salisbury. Looks at a pitch upstairs. King's going to try and swipe second to throw down the tag, but the ball got away, so King will be safe. Otherwise, if that is brought in, she may have been a dead duck at second base. Regardless, she steals the bag, and now in a 1-0 count to Weckenberg, King's in scoring position for Salisbury. So nicely done on the stolen base. King showing off the speed right there, and now a chance to give Salisbury a lead. Here's the next delivery. This pitch misses low, and it's now quickly 2 balls and no strikes on Weckenberg. We'll see what she can do now if Edwards can come back and battle in this count. Bunt shown, pulled back, pitch in the dirt. It's going to get away. King's going to try and go to third, and she is in there safely. Another stolen base, and she's now 60 feet away, and also a 3-0 count on Weckenberg with nobody out in the first. Heads up base running there by King.
Yeah, great base running by King. Had to update my roster here.
So as we see what the lefty batter Weckenberg can do, 3 balls and no strikes and nobody out. Next pitch way upstairs, and she will take that one. And after a slight delay, she discovers that was ball 4, so she'll head on down to first base. Back-to-back walks for Edwards, and Salisbury's in business here to start the first.
Yeah, great start here for Salisbury, first and third. And it looks like New Bloomfield is going to have a mound visit here.
Probably
and talk to Edwards.
Smart decision here, the way Edwards' outing has begun. She just hasn't had Chris command yet, and just needs some time to settle in.
Yep. Let's just see what she can do here after this mound visit and stay dialed in, because right now, if they're able to get out of this bottom of the first, keeping Salisbury, leaving 2 ducks on the pond, first and third, that is definitely what New Bloomfield wants to do.
Absolutely.
Because Salisbury did it to them. They're like, hey, we're going to respond, and we're going to do the best that we can to try and stop you, not you get any runs on the scoreboard and take the lead early in this third-place game.
So we'll see what the number 3 batter, Tori Ricketts, has in store for us coming to the dish. Runners at first and third. This next pitch skips in there, gets away. Kane's going to come home, and she will be in, standing with the first run of the game. Salisbury leads 1-0, and Weckenberg moves up to second. And now moving all the way up to third base will be Weckenberg, as she had some heads-up base running to move all the way to 60 feet away. So the wild pitch right there does the job, and now Salisbury's in front 1-0. Next pitch, it's going to be a bunt attempt, but it's going to be missed by the batter, Ricketts, and that'll make it a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Weckenberg back into third safely. An RBI opportunity for the second baseman, number 3 hitter. 1 run already in, and King, and then Weckenberg 60 feet away at third. This one grounded foul, so that'll make it 1-ball, 2 count. Nice catch by the umpire back there off the foul ball. And we'll do the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch upcoming in just a moment.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool right there, Ben. We just had a kid come up to the table and ask where we were broadcasting this on, and thought it was pretty cool how interested
This
he
one
was.
hit on the ground to shortstop. It's going to be an out, but the run will come home to score as Weckenberg crosses the dish. Abbott makes a throw over to Clark in time for the out. So Ricketts is retired, but give her the RBI. It's now 2-0 Salisbury over New Bloomfield.
Yeah, great RBI there, and now Salisbury takes the early lead here in this third-place game. Great start for Salisbury.
Julie Sloan, the left-handed hitting catcher, into the box. Nobody on and 1 out, 2 runs already in this inning. First pitch delivered. That's a called strike. Now 0-1 on the batter, Sloan. That's the first pitch strike that Edwards has delivered. So good to see her start off ahead of the count. Ben Schmidt, Justin Kraft broadcasting you this Hallsville Invitational third-place game between Salisbury and New Bloomfield. Next pitch skips in there, so now we're even a ball and strike. It just seems that Edwards has been unable to land the off-speed stuff. It's bouncing on the plate or in front of the plate.
Yeah, for sure. Her command's a little bit out of control right now. Hopefully she can figure it out, especially at this at-bat.
1-1 pitch coming, misses upstairs, and Sloan takes it 2-1. It's also hoping that the Salisbury hitters are taking a patient approach.
Yeah, being very patient, not swinging at anything out of the zone or down below the knees.
Here comes the next delivery. That one skips in. A nice block behind the dish by Briggs, but not a whole lot she can do about that pitch. That'll make it 3 balls and a strike. And now in danger of walking a third batter this inning is Edwards. 2 runs already in this third place contest. Right-hander will look in, get the signs from Briggs. Now straight up throw way high. That's upstairs, and that's ball 4. Third walk of the inning, and Sloan will head on down to first base. 3 out of 4 Salisbury hitters that have came to the plate this inning have reached.
Yeah, not a good start, and especially still in the first inning, and there's only 1 out, and Salisbury has a 2-run lead. See what Edwards can do here. Hopefully she can help out her defense and double them up.
Addie Wales is stepping in, right fielder. Raises the hand to call time, and now it's into the box. Runner off of first base. That's Sloan, and Edwards looking to get out of this inning. Grounded left side, but that is foul over near the Salisbury dugout. Excuse me, the new Bloomfield dugout, and that'll make it 0-1. We've seen a couple home runs today across a couple different tournament games.
Oh, yeah.
One just a moment ago over for, let me see, that was Van Fair. We saw one for Hallsville earlier this morning, a couple for Hallsville. This one line to left field. That's going to get down a base hit in front of the left field of Dysart. Moving up to second base will be Sloan, and Wales has got the first hit of the ball game for Salisbury as she rocketed that one to left field, and now runners at first and second. Still only 1 out in this first inning.
Yeah, great hit by Addie Wales right there, getting the first hit of the game for Salisbury. And it's weird to think that because, they already got 2 runs on the board.
Jaden Howard, the starting pitcher, steps in to take an at-bat here. Pitcher-on-pitcher matchup. Edwards versus the pitcher. This one airmailed to the backstop, and both runners are
way
going
over
to
the head
advance.
of the catcher.
No chance for Briggs to leap up and grab that one, and by the time she corralled it, Sloan was at third and Wales was at second base.
Yeah, that was
and now Howard in a 1-0 count.
Yeah, that was about 3 or 4 feet above Briggs. There's nothing she could do there to be able to catch that out of her stance.
1-0 count. This one line back up the middle. Shortstop is going to come home with the play.
Great
The throw,
play.
the tag,
Got
and
her.
out at home is Julia Sloan on a dime from Abbott to Briggs, and they cut down the base runner at the plate. That's a great play from 6-2, and they save a run.
Oh, yeah. Great defense by the both of them. Abbott with the stop, Briggs with the tag. Great defense.
So it stays 2-0. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs in the inning. Like I said, the lead stays at 2-0 for Salisbury thanks to Abbott to Briggs. Now Kaysen Carter, the first baseman and 7th batter of the inning, takes her turn at the plate. And this one misses outside. Runner's going to go, and no throw will be made. In same situation as last inning because runner on third, no throw down is going to be made. And now 2 in scoring position. There is a designated runner for Howard at first base. That's Addison Schultz, and she just swiped second right there. So now runners at second and third.
Yeah, second and third, 2 outs.
Next pitch, line to left field. Left fielder Dysart going back on it. She circles under it and makes the catch for out number 3. And like you said, good catch. That strands 2 runners and keeps things at just 2-0. So a little bit of defense there to end the inning to help out Edwards and keep this thing put at 2-0. We'll go to the second. New Bloomfield coming to the plate. We'll be right back on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Goodell Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Goodell's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie!
New Bloomfield suddenly in a hole as they come to the plate in the top of the second inning. Ben Schmidt, Justin Kraft bringing you coverage of this Hallsville Invitational all day long. And make sure not to go anywhere because we've got the best game of the day coming up after this one, the championship
you don't want to miss
game between Hallsville and Southern Boone. Blake has been the Hallsville or the Southern Boone broadcaster. Justin and I, and even Cameron, are doing Hallsville coverage. So that'll be a fun little battle between the two teams. But back to our current game, New Bloomfield gave up 2 runs in the bottom of the first inning and is now going to have to come to the plate 5-6-7, trying to scratch a couple runs across against Howard. And New Bloomfield did put a couple threats on the base pass in the first. They had runners at second and third with 2 outs before Peyton Thomas was picked off of third base to end the inning. So Clark, who was at the plate when that happened, will lead it off here in the second. It'll be Clark, Smart, and Briggs.
Yeah, let's see what they can do here in the top of the second. They need some runs.
Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the delivery. Called strike at the top of the zone. That thing just grabs the upper portion, and Clark now behind in an 0-1 count. Good job on the framework by Sloan behind the dish as well.
Yeah, for real.
So now lefty-lefty
framing.
matchup. Here's the next delivery coming to the New Bloomfield lefty hitting Clark. She will swing and ground it foul, so she falls behind in her hole 0-2. So far, no strikeouts yet for Howard, who had the strikeout stuff working in her game earlier this afternoon, where she punched out 9 in 6 innings against Van Far. But none yet so far recorded of her first 3 outs. She's got a shot to get one right here, though, as she's got Clark in an 0-2 count. She rocks and fires this one line in right field, but second baseman will make the catch first. That's Ricketts.
Baseman.
That'll go down as a line out to the moving to her left, Tori Ricketts, and that is out number 1 here in the second. Thought that was destined for right field off the bat, but Ricketts said not on my watch.
Yeah, great jump there by Ricketts, and she was right there to make the play and record the out.
So Reagan Smart, the third baseman, into the box. She awaits the lefty's first delivery upcoming, and it will be swung on in and out of the glove of the catcher Sloan, but that's a swing and a miss for strike 1, looking to get a base hit here for New Bloomfield, or just to reach base, tying run on deck. Still a long way to go in this one, though. We're only in the top of the second inning, and we've got an hour of game time left to work with.
Yeah, Reagan Smart up here, the senior.
This one line to right side. It's going to be in the air, and pitcher off the mound. Howard makes the catch. That's a pop out. And showing off the glove work there was Howard as she makes the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, great catch by Howard.
Maya Briggs, the catcher, number 7 hitter, will look to do some damage with 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the second. Briggs batting with a pretty open stance. Got the front left foot kicked out. Now we'll bring it in as she loads up. Swung on, hit to second, and coming in to make the catch is Ricketts. That's her second caught line out of the inning, and out number 3. A very efficient inning. Just 6 pitches needed by Howard to go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, great defense by Salisbury.
Salisbury already up 2-0, and they're coming to the plate in the bottom of the second inning when we return in just a moment on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Number 8 hitter Taylor Nolk just moments away from stepping in to lead off the bottom of the second inning. As starting pitcher for Salisbury, Jaden Howard has given 2 very strong innings for Salisbury in the field, and now the offense looking to help her out. Already putting up 2 runs that came in the bottom of the first inning. Now looking to play add-on in the bottom of the second, and it'll be Nolk, Cotman, and then back to the top in King. Due up here, both King and Weckenberg, number 1 and 2 in the order, scored runs in the first. As Edwards had trouble locating, walked 3 batters in that first inning. We'll see if she can find the command here. And now in just a moment, Nolk will step in.
Yeah, let's see if Edwards can get dialed in for New Bloomfield and figure it out here in the top of this second.
It's actually, PA announcer just pronounced Taylor Nolke, so I do apologize. Nolke, not Nolk. So Nolke in to face Edwards. Left fielder hits from the right side, chokes up a little bit on the batting grounds. This one foul left side, 0-1. Not choking up a ton, but definitely has the bottom hand up just a slight bit above the knob. Does not go with the batting gloves. And now waits the delivery from Edwards. She straightens up and then brings it home. This one grounded right side. Second baseman Nichols comes in, delivers the throw to Clark, and that is just in time to get the hustling base runner Nolke. She made that a close play, but it had just enough mustard on it. The throw did to get her, and what is a very close out number one.
Yeah, great job by Nichols again. She's been doing, what she's been doing the last inning and a third now, and delivers that one to Clark there to get out Nolke for the first out of this inning.
Kate Cotman looks at a first pitch that doesn't even make it to home plate. It skips in there. So now a ball 1-0, number 9 hitter in the order before we go back to the top. Cotman showed off the speed on some bunt singles earlier in the day. Swings and misses at this one, so she's now even at a ball and a strike.
Great pitch right there.
Yeah, Edwards definitely pulled the string on that last one. It has now got a 1-1 count to Cotman. Next pitch grounded right side, but that's going to get foul. So we'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, another great pitch right at the knees of number 8, Kate Cotman for Salisbury.
1 ball and 2 strikes now. Edwards looking to retire a second straight here in the second inning. Salisbury on top 2-0. Next pitch grounded weakly third base side. It's rolled slowly. And it is going to be just in time as Smart delivered a bullet over to throw over to Clark at first and beating Cotman by about a half a step. Excellent glove work there by Smart to Clark, and that's out number 2 on a bang-bang play at the bag.
Yeah, definitely a bang-bang play. Great job by Smart. Fielding it there. I thought for a sec she was going to let it roll foul, but she grabbed it just before it went over the third baseline. She got it, throws it over to the first baseman. Well job.
Back to the top. Kings hit this one well to right center field. Both go after it. It is gone.
Goodness, another one.
Opposite field power for King. She goes out to right center. And Salisbury teammates emerge from the dugout to celebrate the solo shot with her. It's 3-0 now with 2 outs in the third as King, the shortstop, goes yard and is then engulfed at home plate by her teammates.
Yeah, that has been the target zone this whole entire tournament over here on this field. Home runs left and right over there in right center.
So King scratches across the third Salisbury run, and that'll bring up Camry Weckenberg, who walked and scored a run back in the first inning. Lefty batter into the box. Here's the first delivery. That misses outside. So now 1-0 on the number 2 hitting third baseman. Has the lefty-righty advantage over Edwards.
Yeah, Camry Weckenberg.
Next pitch, that one skips in the dirt. Nicely blocked behind the plate by Briggs, but it does mean a 2-0 count as Weckenberg tries to do some damage here, just like King just did a moment ago with a home run to right center. Here comes the next delivery, way outside. It's 3-0, and Weckenberg in 2 at-bats has seen 7 balls.
Yeah, down in at the knees, or just below the knees, down in the dirt. Great eye by Camry right there.
Here comes the 3-0 delivery. It doesn't make it to home plate. That's a walk. The second issued against Weckenberg, and the 4th in total in an inning and 2/3 issued by Edwards. So it seemed to be smooth sailing this inning for Edwards after getting 2 groundouts, but then back to the top of the order, gives up the home run and the walk, and now Tori Ricketts, who had an RBI groundout, steps in. This skips in the dirt, bounces right in front of us, and that's going to allow the runner to move to second base, and that's where Weckenberg will stay put. She's now in scoring position.
Yeah, great base running right there by Weckenberg, and she definitely was aware right away when it got away from the catcher, and now she's at second. Great base running. Salisbury runner in scoring position.
1-0 pitch coming to Ricketts. This one grounded left side. Shortstop has got it. Abbott's throw to first is in time. It's a perfect throw, and that will end the inning. But King goes yard opposite field, clears the right center field wall, and she has put another run on the board for Salisbury. It's 3-0 as we head to the third. Duncan Winter will be right back on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Top of the third inning we go. New Bloomfield coming to the plate, and they've got work to do, trailing 3-0, and it's going to be work cut out for them as they have to face the starting pitcher for Salisbury, Jaden Howard, who has done nothing but pitch 8 shutout innings across multiple games this afternoon, striking out a whole lot of batters. He's got 8 in total across those 2 outings, and it'll be the bottom of the order trying to get to where Brooklyn Smith, the number 8 hitter, will lead it off. Ashlyn Peters, the center fielder, on deck. And here comes the first delivery from the lefty, Howard. She looks in, will wind that arm, and will put one that will be swung on foul
way
off.
back behind the fence here.
Someone had an opportunity to make a catch. Someone could have grabbed that one if they were looking at it.
Yeah, maybe. If they were standing right there, I'd say,
someone
might have to run after that, yeah.
So no balls and a strike on Smith. Here's the next pitch, too, where that one skips in there. Not good control on that pitch. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Peters, like I just mentioned, on deck. New Bloomfield has got work to do, but you keep talking about this trend. It seems like one of the 2 teams that always plays on this field today just gets shut out.
Yeah, it just seems like the away team just cannot
1-1
figure
pitch,
it out
grounded
here
back
on
up
this field.
the middle. It'll get into center field. That's a base hit. I'll let you continue in a second, Justin. But Smith has got the 3rd hit of the game for New Brooklyn as she just grounds that past the shortstop King into center field, and that is a leadoff base runner for New Bloomfield here in the 3rd.
Yeah, great hit, and that's exactly what New Bloomfield needs. But, yeah, like we were just saying, the away team has just not had any success and hasn't put up any runs on this field here today.
First pitch coming to Peters. She will take upstairs. Ball 1-0. The one away team that did have success in their second game earlier, Hallsville, was technically the away team, but they're not really the away team. It's just still their field.
Yeah.
So thinking of it that way, basically, whoever's been the away team has just not had success at this field. 1-0 pitch coming to Peters. She will take outside. It's 2-0.
Yeah, Peters being patient, not swinging at anything out of the zone.
2 balls and no strikes. Runner on first with nobody out in the top of the 3rd, and Salisbury up 3-0. And now it's a 3-ball no-strike count. Throw back to first goes away into right field, but the base runner Smith didn't see it in time, and good backup on the play by the right fielder Will. So she'll stay put at first base. But Peters now in a 3-ball no-strike count, and a chance to get on here and bring the tying run to the plate with nobody out in the 3rd if she can reach. So long look in by Howard. Lefty has got the softball in her hand, brings it from the glove, and then brings it home, and it's right down Broadway for a called strike, gets her back in the count at 3-1.
Yeah, let's see what Ashlyn Peters can do. She's got a runner on. No outs here.
Here comes Nichols' 3-1 delivery, and it will skip in there. It's low, and that'll be a walk that allows Peters to trot on down to first base, and now 2 on with nobody out. First 2 have reached here in the 3rd, and maybe something cooking for New Bloomfield as we'll go back to the top and Avery Nichols. So Nichols grounded out to 3rd base to begin this ball game for the technically road team New Bloomfield, and now has a chance if she could put one in a gap to maybe get New Bloomfield back in. This one bunt is shown, but it's pulled back. Both runners will have to stay put.
Smart, good
I believe
decision.
She pulled it back in time. I think that was called a ball.
Yeah, she was. I think the home plate umpire called that a ball. after that pitch.
So here comes the next delivery from Howard. Nichols trying to at least advance the runner. She shows bunt again, pulls it back again. It goes off the glove of Sloan, and both runners will advance.
Yeah, Sloan, she initially stopped it, but she thought it got by her, and then she was able to get to it, but New Bloomfield runners smart on the base pads and able to advance to second and third.
And now after some wildness from the pitcher Howard, the entire infield and the coach going to have a meeting here at the mound, talk it over with Howard, as now 2 in scoring position and a hit coming here from Nichols could make this a brand new ball game and bring this to game to within a run, or if she puts one over the wall, get us right back tied.
Oh, yeah. And we were just talking about it, too. We were saying the away team, besides Hallsville, 2 games ago, hasn't put up a run. But here, you never know. New Bloomfield has got runners in scoring position, second and third. Great opportunity right now to get back in this game.
We'll see coming out of the mound meeting what Nichols can do. I would have to assume ahead in a 2-0 count that she will most likely be patient, at least on this first pitch. She's got Brooklyn Smith at third, who singled, and Ashlyn Peters, who walked at second. They both just advanced on the ball that hit off the glove of the catcher Sloan. And now we'll see if Nichols still inclined to bunt here with runners at second and third. And we are ready to go. Howard looks in. She will wind. Her throw is going to be lined to left center field. That is going to be dropping in front of the center field of Cotman. One run scores. Ball gets away. And 2 are going to score. That's a 2 RBI single for Avery Nichols. And we've got a brand new ball game. It's 3-2 with nobody out in the third inning.
Yeah, great hit by Avery Nichols, and New Bloomfield is on the board.
Once that ball fell in front of the center fielder Cotman, 1 run was easily going to score in Smith, but then when it kicked away, it gave enough time for Peters to come around, and Nichols, who stands at first base, has driven in 2. First pitch is going to be a called strike, though, to second. Runner's going, and just in time safely, Nichols has got a stolen base.
There by Nichols, and great base running as she's able to get into second just in time.
So now runner in scoring position, the tying run in scoring position, as New Bloomfield has found new life against Howard and the Salisbury defense. Dysart in an 0-1 count. She will swing, line it out to center. Pretty routine for Common, who now goes back, makes catch. Runner's going to tag, and easily moving up to third will be Nichols. And now the throw gets away, but it takes a generous bounce for Salisbury, and she'll stay put.
Yeah,
otherwise that would have been a run.
She was thinking possibly that she could, turn it up, get to home, tie this one up, but smart just to stay at third.
At the very least, productive at bat for Dysart as she flies out, but it advances Nichols to third. And now pretty much a ball in play by Payne Thomas will have us all tied at 3 apiece. So she steps in, doubled, and was caught, picked off a third base in the first inning. Now bats in a big spot in the third.
Yeah, let's see what she can do right here for New Bloomfield.
Here's the first pitch. She takes it, and it's off the outside corner. A ball 1-0 to Thomas, who bats with a pretty open stance. Number 3 hitter looking to do some damage, and good speed at third base, just 60 feet away for Nichols. Defense playing pretty much straight up. They're conceding a run if it's a ground ball, unless it's hit hard right at one of them.
Yeah,
next pitch way high, 2-0.
1-run game. Peyton Thomas being smart, not swinging at anything she doesn't like.
So would have to believe if she gets one right down the middle, she may be taking a hack here, 2-0. As the number 3 hitter, 1 for 1. Here comes the delivery. She will take it, and that bends below the knees. 3-0, and in danger of putting another base runner on as Howard has lost a little bit of the command here in this third inning. She's now pitched. This will be her 9th inning of the day, so maybe some fatigue starting to wear in. Here comes the next pitch. Called strike as that one nabs the outside part of the zone. It's now 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, great pitch right there by Howard on the outside edge of the zone.
So 3 balls, 1 strike. The lefty's delivery. It is lined to left field. That is in there, a base hit, and we are tied as Nichols will come in to score. It gets away, so now going to second will be Thomas, and she is in there safely. Give her the RBI, and we are all tied at 3 as this is right back to where we started, dead even.
Yep. Peyton Thomas delivers again, and New Bloomfield is all tied up. They were down 3-0 to start the bottom of the third, and they have figured it out. 3-3 new ball game.
So now a chance to take the lead with a runner in scoring position, or Macy Abbott stepping in. Thomas, who just had her second extra base hit, give her her first RBI, is in scoring position, and the crowd, at least the dugouts, are getting into it as the first pitch Abbott misses upstairs 1-0. We're in the top of the third inning in this third place game. Winner grabs third place in the Hallsville Invitational between Salisbury and New Bloomfield.
Yeah, New Bloomfield right now. Base
Next
runner
pitch,
on
foul
second.
ball.
Abbott at the plate.
All day long in these tournament games, we've been playing on an hour 15-minute time limit. They said that the championship would not have that time limit, and I don't know if that includes this game because technically it's the third place championship.
Yeah, true.
But I would guess we still probably have the hour 15 time limit because the championship game is being played on this field following this one. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Next pitch is grounded left side. That is through into left field, a base hit. Thomas is going to go to third, and they will hold her right there. So it's a single to left for Abbott. 3 out of the last 4 hitters for Bloomfield have hit base hits, and now the go-ahead run is at third base, still only 1 out in the third.
Yeah, great hit right there by Abbott. Gets through the third base side, and now Thomas is at third, and she is at first. Emma Clark.
Emma Clark lined out to second last time up. She'll swing first pitch. Ground ball back
Emma
up the middle.
Clark.
Sliding grab by the second baseman.
Infield
and
hit.
She will not get any out. That's an infield single for Clark as Ricketts had no play. And New Bloomfield has the lead as crossing the plate will be Thomas. And they have got their first lead of the ball game. Clark with the RBI single.
Yeah, what a job there by Clark getting the RBI single. And New Bloomfield has the lead now up 4-3 after being down 3-0.
And credit the hustle base runner of Abbott. Otherwise, she could have potentially been a force out at second, but she was able to hustle. Now first and second. This one line is short. That's into left field, a base hit. They're going to wave around the runner Abbott. Here comes a throw.
And
It's cut off. And in there standing to make this a 5-3 ball game. Abbott scores, and New Bloomfield continuing to roar to life here in this third inning. And they are continuing to pile on the hits and runs.
Yeah, nothing Salisbury could have done right there. Abbott was already rounding third. There is no need to throw it to home because she was already to the plate. 5-3, New Bloomfield.
So this will be the 9th batter to come to the plate this inning. Just 1 out, and Maya Briggs, who steps in, will take a ball 1-0. She lined out to second to end last inning. And Brooklyn Smith, who singled to start this top of the third, waits on deck. We're only in the top of the third inning, and if we are playing by that hour 15 rule, we only have about 35 minutes left in this ball game. Here's the next pitch to Briggs, and she will take a fastball, and they're a strike 1-1.
Yeah, this inning has felt like an eternity, especially like you said, Ben, with only having about 30-something minutes left if we are playing that hour and 15-minute rule. Salisbury needs to get some outs here right now.
Briggs takes a pitch upstairs. It's now 2-1. A walk here would load the bases for Smith coming back up. We went all the way around in the order. Started at the number 8 hitter, and we're back to the number 7. Only 1 out recorded, and 5 runs have been pushed across the plate. Salisbury came into the inning leading 3-0. They now trail 5-3. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on it, fouled off, and we're dead even at 2-2 on Briggs.
Yeah, great pitch right there by Howard. And let's see what Briggs can do, excuse me.
Briggs is the catcher. Smart and Clark, who both singled home runs, take their leads at first and second, respectively. Defense playing pretty much at normal positions. Corners even with the bags. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Briggs, and she'll foul it off, so we will do it again in just a moment.
Yeah, good at bat. Briggs staying in it. She's got to, keep her eye on the ball, make contact with it, and bring home the runner for another run here in the third if they can.
2-2 pitch. That will miss up and in, and it's run all the way full on Briggs, looking to what would be the 5th straight base runner to reach. And overall, if she can reach, would be 8 out of 9. As only 1 out has been recorded. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on left side. That's into left field for a base hit. They're going to wave around the runner. The throw will go into the cutoff. No, it's going to go to the plate, and in safely will be the runner. Clark, she has scored as it got away from the catcher Sloan, and what was a good throw by the left fielder Noki gets away, and it's now 6-3 as a 3rd straight RBI single tacks on some more runs for New Bloomfield.
Yeah, great running right there by Clark. She turned it up and put the pedal to the floorboard. She was all gas right there, didn't stop, didn't hesitate, and another run here for New New Bloomfield, now up 6-3.
New Bloomfield continues the RBI single party, and now the next pitch is popped up right side. First baseman Carter after it, and she can't get it as it falls in between Carter and Sloan.
Yeah, good
so
hustle there.
Will continue.
Just not able to get to it in time for the catch.
It's Brooklyn Smith who led off this inning with a single, scored a run, and now we've come all the way back around to her being at the plate. It's been a long inning in the field for Salisbury, who's given up now 6 runs and recorded just 1 out. And to go along with that, there's runners at second and third base as they both moved up on the throw to the plate that took place when Clark scored. This one fouled off. So now 0-2. Howard really needing to get an out here as we're at the 8th spot in the order. And the 1 out she's recorded this inning came at the number 2 spot in Dysert, who had a productive fly ball out to advance a runner. Howard, the lefty, looks into the righty, hitting Smith. She's got the signs from her catcher, Sloan. She will wind and fire that arm, and it will miss upstairs 1-2.
Good eye by Smith. Howard looking a little bit out of sorts here. She needs to dial back in and figure it out. Because like you said, this inning has gone on for about 35, 40 minutes, and Salisbury, if they're playing the time rule, they need a chance to score some runs.
Next
because
pitch
being
down there,
3.
called strike 3, and that will be a big out number 2 as
Big
finally
out.
Howard gets it.
Yeah,
backwards
well needed
K
there for Salisbury.
as Smith is retired. Like you said, well needed for Salisbury, and now Peters will come up. She walked, scored a run, and a base hit likely makes this an 8-3 ball game.
Yep. Yeah, Salisbury really needs to get out of this inning. Already down 6-3. They can't let
First
New
pitch
Bloomfield
hit high in the air, left center field.
Get
left
going.
fielder Noki going after it, and it's the center
Great
fielder
catch.
Common who makes the catch as she calls off Noki. Like you said, great catch there. As
Yeah.
that was hit pretty well. Didn't miss a 3-run jack by all that much, but that will finally end the inning, but not before New Bloomfield pushes across 6 runs. They come into the inning down 3-0. They leave it up 6-3. We'll see if Salisbury can answer when we return on the Show Me Sports Network.
In today's world, injury prevention is at the top of everyone's list. However, heat-related occurrences get routinely overlooked. Zealous WBGT puts that front and center. By using cutting-edge formulas and technology, Zealous WBGT streamlines and simplifies obtaining and documenting wet bulb globe temperature readings. With a simple touch of a button, you can check WBGT anywhere in the world, receiving alerts when the WBGT goes over the threshold you select. Join the stress-free way to protect student-athletes, employees, and overall operations from extreme heat by downloading the free Zealous WBGT app today. Save time, save money, save lives with Zealous WBGT.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
Back now for the bottom of the 3rd inning on the Show Me Sports Network. Ben Schmidt, Justin Kraft. And we just witnessed one heck of a top of the 3rd inning where 6 runs were pushed across by New Bloomfield. And now we'll see how Salisbury can react if they can put some runs back on the board. And Edwards back out on the mound for New Bloomfield.
Yeah, they need it right here. Salisbury
First pitch
does.
line to center field. That is going to get down in front of the diving center fielder, Common. It'll kick away, so moving to second will be the left-handed hitting number 24, Julia Sloan, and she's in there with a leadoff double. So Salisbury in business to start this bottom of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, great hit by Julia Sloan to start off this bottom of the 3rd with a leadoff double.
So she's now at second base. That's her 2nd time being on base, and we'll see if the number 4 hitter, Addie Wills, can do any damage with it. That ball just fell in front of the dive of Peters. Yeah, it was a great attempt by Peters to try and come up with that catch, but looks like they're going to check on her and just make sure she's okay. Yeah, I do apologize. I believe I said it was in front of the center fielder, Common. Common is the center fielder for Salisbury. It was the center fielder Peters who made the dive, but looks to be all right. new third baseman into the game for New Bloomfield, by the way. It is number 10, Bella Talbot, so she takes over for the third baseman. That would be Reagan Smarts.
Yeah, hopefully Reagan is okay. She did go down a couple innings ago with an injury.
So she is now in for New Bloomfield. Into the box now is Addie Wells. This one popped up left side. Will it stay playable? It looks like it, and the shortstop Abbott makes the catch for out number 1.
Great
Runner has
catch.
to stay put, and a big out number 1 right there.
Yeah, great catch by Abbott. And finally, we can say this afternoon, Ben, the sun has finally gone away, and there's no need to worry about that. Yeah, you're right.
No,
I don't want to jinx it.
I would love if it has gone away for sure. No, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. We will see. It's kind of tucked away behind some clouds right now, but great catch by Abbott there.
Next pitch, this one will miss outside. It's a ball, 1-0. Runner on second with 1 out. Salisbury at the dish in the bottom of the third inning, and they trail this one 6-3. And Edwards looking to settle in. Next pitch, that one will be a called strike. Nabs the upper outside part of the corner. That's about a perfect location as you could get it to Howard.
Yep, couldn't ask for a better located pitch right there than where Edwards placed it.
Here comes Edwards, 1-1 delivery, grounded left side. It's going to get into the shortstop glove of Abbott, throws to first, and that's one heck of a play by Abbott moving to her left. Is that ball, if she doesn't grab that, that's headed into center field for an RBI, but instead it's out number 2 as Howard is retired.
Yeah, great job by Abbott there, just able to snag the ball and get it in her glove and make a routine throw to first for the out. What a throw.
Kaysen Carter now steps into the box. She will look at a first pitch called strike to make things 0-1 on Carter. Flew out to left to end the first inning. And now a base hit here makes this a 6-4 ball game with a runner on third and 2 outs.
Yeah, let's see if Salisbury can bring in the runner on third.
Late called strike makes it 0-2.
Closer.
Julia Sloan led off this inning with a double to center field. She is still at third base as this one skips, but nice block behind the plate by Briggs. That makes it 1-2. Key that she blocked that because that gets away. Potentially we could have seen a runner come in and score. And here comes the next delivery from Edwards. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This one lined to right. That is going to get down a base hit, and that'll mean an RBI as crossing the plate and scoring will be the runner on third base. It actually was even slower. It was Avery Nichols.
Kaysen Carter.
But that's going to be an RBI single for Kaysen Carter.
Yeah, right away she put the barrel to the ball, and she sent that one to right field for the RBI single. Now Salisbury only down by 2 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third.
Tying run coming to the plate, and Taylor Nolke, she will take a ball that skips in there for a 1-0 count. See, I think this is what I was saying. The sun's right back out. I think
I shouldn't have said anything.
My arms may be a little bit red.
Dude, I know. Honestly, surprisingly, we are getting a sunburn here.
I'm going to have a fun watch tan here.
Oh, I know.
In a little bit.
Yeah, we've been sitting here for all these games. We're just like toasting in the sun.
Pretty much.
And, getting a nice tan.
I don't know if I'll call it a tan. It may be a sunburn. This one grounded third base, new into the game. Talbot makes a throw to first, and that's in time for out number 3. That'll send us to the 4th inning, but Salisbury does inch a little bit closer. They put a run on the scoreboard thanks to Kaysen Carter. It's now a 6-4 ball game. We're about halfway through this one, and we'll return on the Show Me Sports Network in just a moment.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Welcome back here on the Show Me Sports Network. I'm Justin Kraft alongside Ben Schmidt, and we are to the top of the fourth inning. New Bloomfield is up 6-4 now as Salisbury tacked on a run in the bottom of the third. Base hit by Avery Nichols to start off the top of the fourth. Well needed. Good hit by Avery.
Yeah, that she immediately took that one right to left field. Good wood on it. And we could potentially see another big inning upcoming for New Bloomfield, and we'll see what she's got in store on the base pass.
Yes, Avery at first, and now up to bat, Brinley Dygart. And there was and they get Nichols trying to steal from first to second. What a play by the catcher.
Yeah, that was a dandy of a throw back there from Sloan on a perfect one down to second base, and that gets out number one in the inning, caught stealing of Avery Nichols.
Yeah, great throw by Sloan to get out Nichols at second. Pitch high there by Howard for Salisbury.
And a good tag by
count.
King at shortstop
yes,
as
great
well.
Tag.
Can't understate that because we've seen throws like that today where the ball pops out of the glove.
Mm-hmm. And 1-1 count on Brinley Dygart, the left fielder for New Bloomfield. Howard still pitching for Salisbury. Here comes the pitch. And just outside, umpire not giving her the call there. 3-1, I think is the count. And laced into right field, right center field. What a hit by Dygart, and she's going to have a double.
Yeah, that's a beautiful piece of opposite field hitting by Dygart. She punches that one into the right center field gap and is easily able to make her way into second base. Another runner in scoring position. It would be huge momentum here for New Bloomfield if they could steal back that run that Salisbury just scored.
Yeah, because that hit right there by Dygart definitely would have brought in Nichols if she wasn't thrown out at second. Here comes the pitch, and that one's upstairs. Ball one to Peyton Thomas. And Peyton skies this one up down the third base line and foul. What a catch by Sloan, the catcher.
Yeah, that was nice.
Calling
work.
it out and making a great grab.
Moving up the third base foul territory line. Sloan was able to go out and make the grab. That's nice work there by the catcher and able to help her pitch out by getting out number two and keeping that runner at second base.
Yeah, great job by Sloan.
That caught stealing really going back to be big at this point. Otherwise, probably a run-in for New Bloomfield on the double.
Mm-hmm. There's the pitch by Howard. That's going to get down. Yes, it gets down. Base hit. Trying to make the grab was the second baseman, but she was not able to get there and just missed it as she laid out, but
and once
a RBI single.
Once that kicked off the glove of Ricketts at second base, Dygart was running on contact with there being 2 outs, easily able to come in and score from second base. It's now 7-4 New Bloomfield.
Great job by Macy Abbott with the RBI single. Now New Bloomfield up 7-4, and there goes Abbott to third. So a little confusion there. Then the ball got away, and then Abbott was able to get to third.
Yeah, Ricketts had a tough play there at second and then tried to hurry the throw to first and threw it just basically right in the dirt, and then it gets past the glove of Carter. and no chance for them to get Abbott as she was well on her way to third base at that point. Now runners at the corners.
Yeah, let's see if Howard can get Salisbury out of this inning. Runners at the corners. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Good eye by King.
It's Bella Talbot that's hitting. Sorry, we're trying to figure it out because of the substitution at third base. Bella Talbot is into the game at third base, and she's hitting right here. And that one to right center field, and that's down. That'll bring in a run as she drops it into right center field. And Talbot in that at-bat does damage, scoring the runner Albert from third base. And it's now a 9-4 lead.
Yeah, great hit right there by Bella Talbot.
8-4.
Yeah, a little confusion on my end there, but Bella Talbot, great job there. RBI single, now 8-4, New Bloomfield. Excuse me. Great pitch by Howard. Just outside. Number 14, Briggs, up to bat here for New Bloomfield. And a great hit there by Briggs, but a great catch by the left fielder, able to corral that one. And New Bloomfield puts up 2 more runs here in the top of the 4th. It's 8-4 now. New Bloomfield up on Salisbury here on the Show Me Sports Network. We will take a quick break and be right back.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Welcome back here on the Show Me Sports Network. I'm Justin Kraft alongside Ben Schmidt. We are now going to the bottom of the 4th. New Bloomfield is up 8-4 here. Can Salisbury put on some runs of their own here in the bottom of the 4th? They're down by 4 runs. We had a heck of a long 3rd inning, that's for sure. And then New Bloomfield did what they did in that 3rd inning and added 2 more in the top of the 4th. Here we go. Salisbury due up.
Yeah, New Bloomfield has really came to life in these last couple innings. First 2 innings, they were stifled on offense. Now in the 3rd and 4th, they've scored 8 runs.
Number 8, Kate Cotman, up to bat for Salisbury. And then due up next, King and Weckenberg. She fouls that one off. Great job by Peyton Thomas, now in as the relief pitcher for Edwards. Good pitch by Thomas. Just a little outside, yeah.
Would have been a called strike 3, but
yeah.
instead moves to 1 and 2. Doesn't miss by much.
Yeah, 1 and 2 on Cotman. Good eye by Cotman. as that one was just at her feet by Peyton Thomas, and the umpire is looking into Salisbury's dugout right now, asking for another ball. It is just so stinking hot out here. I think there's just so much moisture and residue all over that ball.
You spoke too soon when you said we had clouds and the sun was gone. that was a lie.
Yeah, I did. I really thought with all these clouds that are, over in the outfield, just along the horizon here, would block the sun. They did for a little bit, but then the sun's like, no, I'm coming back out. And it is toasty and it is hot. Base hit there by Cotman. What a base hit there by Cotman. And now she is on first. No runners. No one out, excuse me. Cotman on first. Great bunt right there by King. And she is safe. For a sec, I thought she was out. I thought they were able to make the throw to the first baseman. But no. What a run there by King. And to run through the base right there. And safe at first. What a job by King. Now runners on first and second. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Salisbury looking to gain some momentum and make this new Bloomfield lead closer. Try and cut this lead that new Bloomfield has right now up by 4 runs.
Yeah, well, a big at-bat upcoming because a chance here if Weckenberg can do some damage to really get Salisbury back in it.
Yeah, Weckenberg, third baseman. 2-0 count right now. Peyton Thomas needs to dial in. Weckenberg taking your time for this at-bat.
And with the number 3 hitter in the order, Ricketts on deck. Thomas got to find the strike zone here.
Good pitch, and that one's fouled back by Weckenberg. And, man, that one almost goes all the way over again into the other diamond.
It was close.
The other baseball field right behind.
We've had a couple of those so far today.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been the first.
Yeah, heads up. Look out. Massive confusion for fans and for players. Peyton Thomas here. She's dealing. Here comes the pitch. Great pitch. 2-2 on Weckenberg. 2-2. Runners on first and second. Peyton Thomas looking to get Weckenberg to hit it into a double play situation or strike her out. That one down in the dirt. Great stop by the catcher, Julia Sloan, or excuse me, for New Bloomfield. Briggs. And that one hit. Great play there. They get the runner at second. Not able to get Weckenberg at first, but they get one of the runners at second. Runners on the corner now with 1 out. Great job by New Bloomfield.
Yeah, I needed just to record an out right there, and they were able to do that. And now Ricketts comes to the plate. She can't tie the game here, but she can keep the line moving with runners at the corners and only 1 out.
Here comes the pitch by Peyton Thomas. That one down in the dirt. Great stop by Briggs. Keeping that one in front, not letting any of the runners advance, especially the runner at third. There's a pitch, and Peyton Thomas again. That one low and below the knees. 2-0 count on Tori Ricketts, the second baseman for Salisbury. Peyton Thomas taking her time. Rounds up the pitch, and that one again low and in the dirt. That's 3 consecutive pitches in the dirt, Ben.
It's a chance to load the bases, and then you bring up Sloan on deck, who, I mean, your home run would tie the game in that circumstance. So, I mean, Thomas got to find the strike zone right here. Has not been efficient command-wise out of the bullpen.
Yeah, Peyton's got it figured out, and she cannot. 4 straight balls, and Ricketts walks, and now we have bases loaded, and there's only 1 out. And there's going to be a mound visit here for New
This is smart. Probably
Bloomfield.
the biggest at-bat of the game upcoming. And got to go talk to your pitcher before this next one is delivered.
For sure. Definitely a well-deserved and smart mound visit by the head coach of New Bloomfield. Or that is the assistant coach, Zach Moore, coming out to talk to Peyton Thomas.
Well, we'll see whatever words of encouragement he has. He's going to try and need to get him to her before this at-bat coming against Julie Sloan, who has reached both of her times up and has 1 run scored. Ball in the gap here could pretty easily score all 3 runners and make this brand new ball game at 8-7.
Yeah, let's see what Salisbury can do here. They were down early. They found a way to tie it up. Can they do it again here in the bottom of the 4th? That one hit deep to right field. What a catch there. Here comes the runner, and they score 1. So an RBI sac fly by Sloan. So good job by Thomas getting the out. Now 2 outs, 8-5. Salisbury only gets 1.
And even bigger, every runner advanced on that play as the throw came into the pitcher Thomas. So heads up base running, because now a 2-out base hit makes this an 8-7 ball game. Smart base running just to move up into scoring position by the other 2 runners.
Yeah, for sure. Now runners at 2nd and 3rd for Salisbury.
That's in the
and
left.
Addie Wales singles down the 3rd base line. That's going to squeak into left field. Base hit. Runners now at the corners, 1st and 3rd. What a hit by Addie Wales. And now Salisbury is only down by 2. They add another run on here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. It's 8-6.
Salisbury not going away here. They have made this a brand new ball game. And this is going to get very interesting in just a couple minutes if they are playing by the time limit rule, because we're at about an hour 10. So this could be it. I don't know for sure, but
yeah, we will see if we
runner
are or
going.
not. There goes the runner, but they get her. Wow, no, they called her safe.
They ruled that Walls got around the tag. It looked like the tag from
Wow.
King beat her there.
Yeah,
but
I
that's
thought for a
huge.
sec the tag from King was applied and was able to get Wales, but no.
Tying-
He's third base, second base umpire, says that she was safe.
Tying run now at second base, only 1 out.
I guess he had the best view to make that call, and a lot of new Bloomfield fans were not happy about that.
Maybe Salisbury knew that they're running out of time, and that's why they were so aggressive to try and get the tying run into scoring position. There is 2 outs, so it's going to take a 2-out knock to try and tie this game. Salisbury trailing 8-6.
Yeah, let's see what Jaden Howard can do right here. This one lined right back to Peyton Thomas. Good job by Peyton Thomas. She puts him away. So Salisbury able to put 2 runs on the board. They cut the lead to 2. It's 8-6 here on the Show Me Sports Network here at this 35th Annual Hallsville Invitational Softball Tournament 3rd place game. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
That's actually it. We're not even going to
we're not even going to take a break. Wow.
That's it.
You were right, Ben.
That ground ball
Wow.
actually ended the game, so that's exactly why they tried to steal, because that was game
really
on the
shocked.
line right there.
Yeah,
so.
I really thought, only a 2-run game, that they weren't going to go to the time limit of an hour and 15, but they did. And what a win for New Bloomfield to take 3rd place of this 35th Annual Hallsville Invitational Softball Tournament. Great win for them to win the 3rd place medallion, bronze medal, whatever they get. They definitely deserved it. And great tournament for them. Salisbury.
Got a little bit hairy there to end the 4th inning. We will say that, as New Bloomfield came into the inning up 8-4, and it got as close as Salisbury having the tying run at second base with 2 outs. But New Bloomfield able to finish off the win. They nabbed 3rd place, like you said, and can take that confidence into the start of this softball season. A fun game for you and I to witness here for about this last hour and a half.
Oh, yeah. Probably the best game. Well, it is the best game that we've had on this field.
It's one of the only close games we've had.
And the away team had some success. And so right now, as we are speaking here on the post-game show, the Show Me Sports Network, congratulations to the 3rd place team and the New Bloomfield
Lady
team
Wildcats
getting, a ovation, and they definitely deserve it. Great job by those Wildcats.
All right, well, we're going to wrap up here. We will have the broadcast championship game.
You don't want to miss it.
And Hallsville coming up in just a moment. Don't know yet who's going to be calling it, but you can bet it's going to be either myself, Justin, Blake, or Cameron. 2 out of the 4 of us will have that call for you.
If you've been listening throughout the morning until now, these are the two best teams right in this tournament, and they have shown just that, and now they're going to face each other in championship game. You guys don't want to miss this, and make sure to listen on in on the Show Me Sports Network.
All right, so for myself, Ben Schmidt, and my partner, Justin Kraft, thanks so much for spending your last hour and 15 with us on the Show Me Sports Network. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and we hope you stick with us here in a little bit for coverage of Hallsville and Southern Boone. But if not, take care, everyone. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next time on the Show Me Sports Network.
The Show Me Sports Network. The Show Me Sports Network broadcast crew are the ones that know your team the best. Exclusive coverage of area high school softball has been brought to you by Avon with Michelle Carty, Boone County Journal, Centurion Cares, Eddie Gaedel Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, Sawdust Studios, and Zealous WBGT. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Join us anytime on the web at ShowMeSportsNetwork.com or find us on Facebook by searching the Show Me Sports Network. The Show Me
in the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The preceding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.